In a world where I finally got off my ass and was a little productive, I give you my 60-gallon setup. Finally got it going. Got some fish, got a couple plants. So, those of you that have watched my videos, I'm sure recognize this asshole. That's my big blue guy I had in the 25-gallon by himself. I bought him some friends today. I got him... There's this orange one down here. It's hard to tell from the camera, but he's got like kind of an orange head and a bluish body. Then this guy's a Eureka Red. He'll get both very blue and orange, but mostly blue, I think. And this guy's an albino, and hopefully he turns like a cherry red as he gets older. Then there's this yellow one. Those three that I just showed you, I got at PetSmart for $10 as just assorted peacocks. Then there's this yellow one, and it sucks that he's back here. He's yellow with a blue face. I got him at a local pet store. He was not $10. When we went to the store, I know the owner and I know how he prices stuff. And it was funny because I was talking about wanting a sunshine peacock. And I was like, oh, he has one, that's awesome. It didn't have a price tag on the tank. And I said, well, knowing Don, it's probably like $39.99. And so I talked to Don, the owner, and I was like, how much is this fish? And he said, $39.99. I was like, yep, called it. Had to get him, though. He's awesome. The rest of the fish, these little fast ones that kind of look like minnows or whatever, they're giant danios. They're cheap. They're like $2.50 a piece. They're dithers, aka target fish, and they serve a couple like good reasons to have them in with cichlids. They're super fast, so cichlids probably never gonna catch them. They get fairly big. They get, I think, like a full grown, they get like 3 inches. These are all, I don't think I have one more than like 2 inches, but I bought 6 of them today. They're like a distraction. If 2 cichlids start fighting and locking jaws and stuff, all these danios, they'll swim by and they'll distract a fish, and it'll go after the danios, which it'll never catch, and then kind of just forget that it was fighting in the first place. The other thing is they're always out. They're always out in the open swimming around. So for fish that are more shy, like him, you know, like every video I've ever taken with him, he's hiding. He has not hid since I put him in this tank like 5 hours ago. They see these fish swimming around, so they think, well, if these fish are all swimming around out here in the open without a care, then there must not be any predators, so I don't have anything to worry about. So it kind of like convinces your fish to come out. And also they're just cool. I like them. It's just a little neat something. Like I said, I bought 6 today. I think I'm going to buy about 10 more. They school. I'd like to get a big, I think like 16 of them, just all schooling around the top all day long would be really cool. I only have 5 cichlids at the moment in the 60. I want to overcrowding it. I have enough filtration for like 150 gallon, and this is a 60 gallon. So I want to put about at least 20 cichlids in here, because when they get overcrowded, all males, no females, because as soon as you get a female, they all start trying to breed with it, and it's a shit show. But all males, when you overcrowd, they can't, there's not enough room for them to make their own territories. So aggression is actually simmers way down. There's barely any aggression when a cichlid isn't able to claim a territory. So it's a little cloudy because new tank syndrome. It'll probably be cloudy for like a week, And I know some people are thinking like, oh, you need to let it cycle before you just throw fish right in. They're just going to die. It needs to do the nitrogen cycle. But see all these dead leaves in here? These are oak leaves. I actually collected them when I still lived in Oregon. Leaves, Germans have been using dried leaves, hardwood leaves. They have to be from hardwood. These are oak, like I said. For years, they can cycle a tank like in 48 hours. Basically what happens is leaves, autumn comes along, leaves dry up, fall to the ground, get rained on, get mud on them, whatever. Microscopic copepods and other tiny microscopic organisms, they lay eggs and stuff all over them, and they go dormant. And when you put them in water, within 48 hours, they hatch. So all those kind of like natural organisms you need in a cycled tank, they're there. You can even use dried hardwood leaves, even have antibacterial purposes. Like if you have a sick fish or something, like you can put a bunch of leaves in its hospital tank and it can cure it without medication. And I know that sounds like some kind of maybe like holistic hippie bullshit, but it's nature. I mean, go to any lake or slow running stream and the whole fucking thing is full of leaves on the bottom. You can use them as food, like not directly as food, but like if you have like a fish that has teeny tiny fry, throw some leaves in there. Those eggs hatch within 48 hours of the organisms, and those tiny fry can feed just off the leaves, eating those organisms. So I threw a handful of leaves that I collected years ago. The dirtier the better. They're all muddy and stuff. Mud isn't going to hurt a fish. Mud doesn't hurt anyone. And I put a couple of plants. I'm going to put some more. But that's why there's just these random dead leaves floating around in my tank. They're like a secret that kind of European breeders kept for a really long time. And the U.S., well, North America in general, kind of didn't realize until a couple years ago when there was a big convention and some very... So, I'm sorry about my voice. It's been dead all week. I've had a really bad cold. Some German breeders that are some of the best breeders in the world came to a big convention in the U.S. like I want to say 5 years ago, and did this big thing on the benefits of hardwood leaves. So if you have fish tanks and you live in a place that has oak or elm or whatever, any hardwood leaf that turns orange in the fall and falls to the ground, let it sit for a while, let it get muddy, let it get rained on, let it get dirty, let it pile up, and then just take a big scoopful and throw it in every one of your tanks, and you will see like vast improvements. It seems so ridiculous, dirty leaves, but it's true. I don't have much else to say. This is going to be my show tank. Like I said, it's just going to be... I'm going to put maybe another dozen Danios in here or whatever. It's going to be all male peacocks and a couple haps. He's a hap, my big blue guy. I'm going to get some big fancy plecos and maybe a couple of nice looking loaches, like a small school. And my girlfriend really has been bothering. I've been with her for 10 years and she's wanted an eel for 10 years. But I've never had a tank that I could put an eel in. I'll probably put a tire track eel in here. Since it's a secure top and he won't be able to jump out. and there's enough room, and the fish are all big enough that he won't eat any of them. So, yeah, it's just going to be a fun tank. I'm not trying to breed anything. I have more rocks and a lot more plants and moss and stuff. I just haven't planted it yet because it took so long to set this up the day before yesterday that I've just been wiped out. But this week I'll probably put a bunch more plants. Maybe I'll make another video. I have some other rocks. I have some more wood. Probably gonna go buy some more fish. Oh, I'm definitely gonna go buy some more fish. But yeah, I'm really digging it so far. Almost everything in this tank, as far as besides the rocks, besides the gravel, this rock, this wood, all this rock, all came from my club. I don't think I spent. Like this piece of wood or this piece of rock at a pet store would be $30, $20. I don't know. I got that for like $3. I got that for $3. I think I got that for $1 or $2. I have like $60, $80 worth of stuff that I got at my club for under $10. Anyways, that's all for now. When this clears up and I got some more plants and some more fish, I'll show you an update. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.